Is this the Majin?
The game you're seeing right now is Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom, available on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Beautiful, right? Wondering why you haven't heard of it? I might be able to fill you in on that one. In a sea of games that I seem to love to no end, I have finally found a title that just rubs me the wrong way. My name is Jen, and I'm happy to report I still have standards. This game came out in November of 2010, but the truth of the matter is I'd never even heard of it. When I saw the game, I thought I'd found a massively underrated gem. It was gorgeous, potentially the prettiest game I've seen in a long, long time. It was even slated as a 3D platforming puzzle game, a genre that almost instantly wins a place in my heart, no matter what the execution. I was very optimistic going into Majin and fully prepared myself to be floored with design, gameplay, characters, all the meaty parts of a solid game. And all I got from Majin was this angry review.
Yay! That's great!
You play as a thief who's trying to restore order to a world that's been thrown into disarray. Almost immediately, you come across a Majin, a powerful beast who has the IQ of a tomato and the sentence structure to match. You run around the game instructing the Majin to interact with certain objects and commanding him to fight. I could have done without most of what was in this game, but topping the list is the shoddy characterization of the Majin. It has a very of mice and men feel to it, and that isn't meant to be a compliment. It's actually quite annoying. I wanted to snap the disc in half anytime the Majin would trip over something and yell, "Ouch," or when he would sneeze. It was so saccharinely sweet that it bothered me to no end. If I had to choose to go it alone and probably end up dead or spend my time with that Majin, I would have gladly welcomed death's cold embrace, but I didn't have a choice. Oh, and don't bother trying to leave him behind, it just doesn't work.
You good.
The puzzles are basic, easily solved in a matter of minutes, executed in slightly longer since you have to direct your Majin's actions and wait for him to get done stumbling over things and calling you George. Combat is repetitive, done with little to no thought, and rarely do your attacks impact the battle at all. The plotline is a giant yawn. It's like they attempted to use shiny graphics to dress up something that has been done a million times before, then sold it to people, much like the Land Before Time series. Come on, people, even those aren't being made anymore. The only redeeming quality about this game is that it's so pretty. Majin is like an attractive person that has zero to say. For me, the game was so annoying that I didn't think I could get through it, so I muted my TV and told Majin to, "Shut up, just let me look at you." It's a giant red flag that I couldn't stomach the game unless I completely cut out the voice acting and the dialogue, but I have to move past that for now. The art is fantastic, the graphics are dazzling. The whole game is just a mess of beauty all over the place. And if it had even one iota of itself together in any other aspect, I would follow this game to the ends of the earth. Is Majin worth it? No. Not unless you're strictly looking for visual stimulation. I didn't care about anything in this game. When characters were talking, I couldn't wait for them to shut up. The check out what these buttons do overlays were present long after my first hour into the game. Overall, aside from the art, this whole game feels subpar. Majin was not meant for an older, more weathered and critical audience. It has a teen rating from the ESRB, but much like some other decisions made by the ESRB, I think it's a load of crap. Majin's target audience is ages 8 to 12, along with adults who still try to put the square block through the circle hole.
Go away.